Hello there. We're here at Pilangampi, a beautiful place on Melville Island, on the Tiwi Island. We're here to do filming on the Let's Start program about children and their families and to see what works. So come on, let's start.
Let's Start is for parents with young children. It helps them get off to a good start in their first years at school. Let's Start is a group parenting program that brings parents and children stronger together. It helps parents to get closer to their kids' needs, to understand how they can guide them through those important first school years.
And you get to know your child as well. You think you know them until you go to the course, then you just know a little bit more about them.
Let's Start began over 10 years ago in the Tiwi Islands. It's since been run in Darwin and in the Victoria Daly Rivers communities. Soon it will be going to other places in the top end. Some of the children who've been in Let's Start are now strong parents with their own children. Between 5 to 8 children come to the group with one parent each. This group happens for 2 hours every week for a whole school term. Children are picked up from school or preschool classes and are brought to the program. The sessions include a parents group for 1 hour, followed by a parent-child interactive group in the second hour. The interactive group is where parents and kids learn and play together. Let's Start is different from most other programs because it builds up parents' skills and shows them how to act towards children's behaviour. At the same time, it gives parents and children the chance to learn directly through playing together.
The values of the Let's Start program is for community engagement, parent engagement, children's engagement, and to help in the transition to school. I would like for myself to spend more time on that because it's about relationships.
Why are children's early years so important? Children's early years are a time when they're growing much more rapidly than at any other time in their life. So it's a very important time for a child's future health, for how well they'll learn at school, how well they get along with other people, and for understanding and participating in their own culture. Programs that help parents care for their young children can strengthen children's path through life. This includes helping them at school, but also at home and with their friends.
Well, this Let's Start program, I think it's good. It's good to have it in our community because it helps us a lot and help kids a lot that are slow learners, kids that need a lot of help. Sit with them, read a book to them, this sort of thing, and help us make it a lot easier for the teachers.
People in remote communities in the NT do not have access to many supportive programs like Let's Start. In some communities, Let's Start is the only service available for parents to use. In the parents group, Let's Start builds up parents and helps them to think how important they are in growing up their children. It helps parents to become more able to manage children's behaviour by helping them think about what their children need. Parents' own stories about their children are used to help the discussion about these issues.
Make them understand, telling them what's right and what's wrong, not to do anything bad to other kids at school.
Behaving better. Olivia was very thing at school, but she settled down ever since we started doing this program.
Yeah, she was a real nuisance.
Always getting in trouble.
Principal's office.
Yeah.
But now after that program, we see a lot of changes in her and our son, Jesse, as well.
Mothers are happy when they come to that program. They feel much comfortable.
The parents group can help young parents who may feel ashamed to talk about their role and their children. It helps them to learn more about their own strengths and how important they are to their children.
doing about the program, I feel confident and be faithful to my kids here and showing them I love them and this and that here.
Parents learn from each other in the group while being shown new skills. This helps all parents. The program also helps parents to think about the strengths and the people in their families. Relationships within the family may be a source of strength, but they can also create challenges for some parents. And so it is important to look at families and what parents and children do within their families. Some parents have difficult situations at home. The program is helpful for them to come together to talk about different things that may be worrying them. Sometimes they talk about their own feelings and situations, and other times they talk about their children. In the interactive group, parents and children learn to have fun together. They practice their skills at playing together. Children learn about rules and about helping each other, and are taught to talk about their own feelings and the feelings of others. Almost all children find the group exciting and fun because, unlike at school, there's a parent joining in and playing and learning with them. This helps some parents to see that there may be ways they can help their child at school. After Let's Start, they often go on and talk with teachers and involve themselves much more in their children's schooling.
They get me up early about 7, give them kids a shower, and then they start school about 8 o'clock. Yeah, and just give them breakfast. I'll sit with them for a little while so they get used to it. Yeah, at the school. Yeah, and they be comfortable with all the other kids. Yeah, and they can talk and just ask the teachers, be nice to teachers, or just ask them. I'll just put the hand up and just ask.
It helps me better to learn a bit more too with them. I say that. I say yeah too. They are getting to know their other mothers and their kids. Yeah.
Parents and children don't have to have problems to benefit from the Let's Start program. It allows all parents to learn from each other and to have time to think about their children while having fun with them. After the program each week, we have a shared lunch where the group comes together. Then halfway through the program and at the end of the 10 weeks, parents and children get to invite all their other family members to come, to eat together and to learn something about the program.
In the next part of the DVD, it talks about LIOs or LEOs, and they work with people that come from Darwin to come to communities, and they deliver messages and help our children and their families to get stronger throughout this program.
The program is run with 2 group leaders who visit the community each week from Darwin and 2 local implementation officers or LEOs. The LEOs are very important to Let's Start. They make sure the program runs well. Their local knowledge and their understanding of relationships helps the program to run in each community.
Working together with children and parents, I help explain in TV so they can understand what I'm saying to them.
Without them, it would be very difficult to get parents to come to the program, and the group leaders would struggle to understand a lot of the important issues in parents' lives. Leos work with the group leaders throughout all stages of the program.
After 3 years, my husband passed away. Stayed home doing nothing. So I have to do something for myself and for the kids and help other parents with the kids too.
The Leos work to get people interested, help them to understand the program and to join in. Parents might feel more comfortable approaching the Leos first and asking them questions about the program or speaking to them about how they're feeling or how their children are doing. During the program, they're involved in working with parents in the groups, talking to them, helping them play with their children. They inform the group leaders about things happening in the community that may be affecting parents and families, and after the program is finished, they help with 6-month follow-up data collection. Some of our Leos started out as parents in the program and later became employed in the program as workers.
I used to do this program on 5 years, and I work with my children, Victor and Angela Bernard. And I'm working with this one, Mensim.
Group leaders and local employees are Let's Start's link to the community, to understanding local life and culture. For us, it's really about working in partnership with the Leos and appreciating that without them, we would really not be able to deliver the program.
Hello there again. This next video is about what works and what doesn't work, and that's called research. It's about finding out and learning from the past, so the research can be stronger, and to do it in a culturally appropriate way with the help of Leos that work with the staff that come from Darwin. Mana.
Menzies researchers want to know if our work supports parents, children and families. This means finding out how we can make the work of community-based Leos and outside specialists more effective in their work together. We collect information about the Let's Start program from parents, from teachers and others, so we can find out whether or not the program is working to make a difference for parents and children. The Let's Start team works with community services, with health centres, with other agencies, including community councils, as well as with knowledgeable people in the communities. They all have involvement with families who may benefit from the program. Children enrolled in preschool, transition or grade 1 classes may be referred to Let's Start by their teachers or by other practitioners. Many parents also volunteer to come because they've heard about the program from other people. Let's Start has been evaluated by a research team at Menzies and Charles Darwin University. From the programs we have run, we've found that parents who've come to the program often become more confident and say what they want and think and are happier overall.
Fun.
Yeah,
'Cause
fun.
the kids always look
Fun.
forward to it.
Research is built into Let's Start. We gather data as part of the program delivery and it informs the evaluation of the program. This was conducted in the period leading up to 2009 and made a number of important findings. It showed us that the program can reduce children's behaviour problems at school, but also at home. The evaluation also found that Let's Start reduces tension in parent-child relationships and strengthens parents' and children's responsiveness to each other. Parents and teachers also say that children behave and get along with others better after their time in the program.
With attendance, with an engagement, some of it may be some of the social and emotional issues that they have at home. And I have no hesitation in referring because it has helped me as a teacher enormously in the classroom to ensure that the transition from home to school is done. And it has been successful, and not only for those children to transition from home to school, but to make sure those parents are also feel that they are welcome in the school and in the classroom and in their kids' education.
The research found that Let's Start helps build communication between parents and their schools. Many parents want to come back to the program for 2 or more of their children later on. We're confident that Let's Start has made a real difference. The program began in 2005 and is now reaching more and more families and communities. We believe that Let's Start will continue to make a strong contribution to the well-being of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander families.
Let's start.
Let's start.
Let's start.
Hey, I hope you've enjoyed the DVD on the Let's Start program, helping Indigenous children in their communities and their families. So if you want to contact Menzies, you can contact them on this number, which is on the screen. So come on, everyone. Let's start build stronger children in our communities. Manan, Numpangi.